It was a cold night, and the darkness covered the sky like a black cloak. In a remote village far from the city, rumors spread about an abandoned house at the edge of the forest. It was said that the house had been haunted by an evil spirit for hundreds of years. No one dared to approach it, but curiosity is always stronger than fear. Ali, a daring young man, decided to see for himself if the rumors were true. Despite the warnings of the villagers, he grabbed his flashlight and headed toward the forest, ignoring the fierce winds that howled as if they were warning him. The darkness was thick, and the trees swayed in the wind, making sounds that resembled eerie whispers. When he reached the house, it was larger than he had expected. The wooden door was rotting, and the windows were covered in dust and cobwebs. He forced the door open, and its sharp creaking sound filled the air. Inside the house, the smell was suffocating, as if the air hadn't been breathed in for a long time. As he walked through the dark rooms, he heard footsteps behind him. He quickly turned around, but there was no one there. A shiver ran down his spine, but he ignored it and continued exploring. Suddenly, the flashlight he was carrying went out, leaving him in complete darkness. A faint whisper began to fill the room. "You are not welcome here." The voice was very close, as if someone was standing right behind him. Ali felt his way through the dark, trying to reach the door, but the doors were closing one by themselves. In a moment, he felt a cold hand grip his shoulder firmly. He turned around in terror and saw a ghost with a pale face and empty eyes staring at him. Ali screamed with all his might, but no sound came out. The ghost came closer and whispered in a broken voice, "You will never leave." At that moment, Ali felt an overwhelming cold engulf his entire body, and he collapsed unconscious. When he woke up, he found himself outside the house, but this was not the world he knew. Everything was different. The sky was red and the trees were dead. Ali realized that he was no longer in his world, and that the evil spirit had pulled his soul into its dark realm forever.